We come into this world crying, hungry, fragile, and confused, and for the rest of our lives we try to fix that. We chase comfort, chase control. We build careers, chase goals, crave status, money, influence. Always reaching for something to finally erase that deep sense of lack. Always believing, once I get there, once I have enough, then I'll be whole. But what if that very chase is the trap? What if the reason we feel lost is because we're looking for fulfillment in all the wrong places? To understand this, we turn to an ancient philosophy, one that has endured for over 2,000 years, Stoicism. Born in Greece, refined in Rome, still practiced today. And not just by scholars and monks, by world leaders like Nelson Mandela, by authors like Ryan Holiday, Tim Ferriss, and Robert Greene, by a growing global community searching for clarity in a chaotic world. Why has Stoicism survived? Because it works. It teaches us to be grounded, calm, unshaken, in a world that constantly tries to shake us. At its core, Stoicism offers a powerful distinction. There are two realms in life, what we can't control and what we can. We can't control other people. We can't control the future. We can't control the weather, the economy, or the past. But we can control how we interpret, respond, and carry ourselves through all of it. When we chase happiness outside ourselves, in things, in status, in distant futures, we sacrifice the present moment. We abandon the only place happiness can actually exist, here, now. Ambition isn't the enemy, pursuit isn't the problem, but the illusion that something out there will finally complete us, that's what enslaves us. So what's the Stoic approach? It's not to reject money or status or success. It's to stop depending on them, to enjoy them if they come, but not be broken if they don't. Because the moment your happiness depends on something you can't control, you've handed over your peace. A truly powerful person, in the Stoics' eyes, is not the one who has everything, but the one who's okay even without it. Take Marcus Aurelius, emperor of Rome, ruler of the known world. He had it all, and yet he wrote, "Almost nothing material is needed for a happy life, for he who has understood existence." He didn't indulge, he didn't cling, he looked within. To build that strength, Stoics practiced voluntary discomfort, sleeping on the floor, wearing rough clothes, fasting, not to suffer, but to prove to themselves, I can live without these things. I am more than my comforts. Seneca, one of Stoicism's great voices, wrote in Letters from a Stoic, "Until we have begun to go without them, we fail to realize how unnecessary many things are. We've been using them not because we needed them, but because we had them." We think the problem is that we don't have enough. The real problem is that we don't realize how little we need. Seneca also spoke of time, how we waste it, delay it, give it away. He wrote, "I advise you to keep what is really yours, and you cannot begin too early. It is too late to spare when you reach the dregs of the cask." If we don't learn to focus our mind now, this very moment, then every future moment will be just as scattered, just as blurred. Stoicism teaches that our emotions don't come from events, but from our judgments about events. Nothing is inherently good or bad. It's what we think about it that makes it so. Seneca said, "The wise man is neither raised up by prosperity nor cast down by adversity, for always he has striven to rely predominantly on himself and to derive all joy from himself." True power, then, is the ability to stay rooted no matter what happens, to find beauty and peace in the worst of storms. In Stoic thought, we are not the center of the universe. We are a part of nature. What happens to us is not always personal. It's necessary, connected, often indifferent. And so we learn to respond with acceptance, not defeat, with courage, not complaint. Through this, we can begin to reclaim control, not of the world, but of ourselves. Now let's be honest, perfect Stoicism is probably impossible. No one is immune to fear, anger, or desire. But Stoicism gives us something crucial, a direction, a goalpost, a guiding star in the dark, and we need it, now more than ever. We're surrounded by noise, social media, news, endless comparison, pressure to live flawless lives, to be seen, to be liked, to keep performing and producing, even if it burns us out. Our peace is under siege, our attention hijacked, and we're told the fix is to just keep going, get more, do more, be more. But that's the lie. And if we buy into it, we surrender our very life. We abandon ourselves. Seneca warned, "We should not, like sheep, follow the herd of creatures in front of us, making our way where others go, not where we ought to go." From a Stoic lens, all these things we chase, status, fame, validation, look a lot smaller when we zoom out. We don't control what happens. We don't control what others think. And in the grand scheme of things, none of it is really that significant. So where do we find peace? Not out there, but in here, in our choices, in our character, in living by what we know is right. Not by chasing outcomes, but by cultivating virtues, wisdom, courage, temperance, and justice. That's the art of not caring. Not caring about things that don't matter. Not being numb, but being free. Stoicism invites us to meet an indifferent world with our own calm indifference. And in that, we might finally discover peace.